think I got my swagger back. Oh.
Guys, we might have some hope. We might just have some hope. Okay, the Las Vegas Aces are now showing signs of life. They are now showing signs of intelligence. Okay, they are an intelligent team. They just beat the New York Liberty at the Las Vegas Aces home court. And I'm astonished because I can't even remember when the last time the Las Vegas Aces defeated the New York Liberty. I think it was last season. There's no way they could have defeated them anytime in this current 2025 WNBA season. There's just no way. But in tonight's game, we saw the Las Vegas Aces persevere, specifically in that fourth and final quarter, okay? Because it was looking kind of bad, okay, for the Las Vegas Aces. For the most part, they did stay in this game, okay? They were kind of equally yoked, okay, when it comes to points made, efficiency, both offensively and defensively, the New York Liberty versus the Las Vegas Aces. But in that fourth and final quarter, when I saw the score, it was like, what, 77 to 81 points. And they threw the ball. The New York Liberty threw the ball to Sabrina Ionescu. She tried to put up a three-point shot. It was like 20-something, 30-something seconds left on the clock. And it bricked. I said, you know what? I think we just might win this game. And not only did we win this game, we won it by freaking 6 points. The Las Vegas Aces ended this game on top with 83 points, whereas the New York Liberty has 77 points. I am so happy. Guys, again, I talked about the New York Liberty winning just last night up against the LA Sparks, okay? Which could be the reason why they weren't able to keep up with the Las Vegas Aces. But like, do the Liberty really need excuses? But I'm just saying, they even said it. Like, the announcers said that the New York Liberty actually landed. Their plane landed in Las Vegas at 1:30 a.m. To the point, like, again, like, that's late. Okay, we just left Los Angeles, California. We fly over to Vegas. Their plane lands in Las Vegas at 1:30 a.m. in the morning, knowing they got a big game. So of course, like the coach being Sandy Brondello, she actually canceled the shoot around practice for them to participate in that morning, because obviously, like, the girls is tired. The girls need sleep. They need rest. So again, like, they come in, okay, on a rough start. Okay, they just had a game last night previously at the LA Sparks. They beat them by 8 points. Okay, I called that game earlier today. And then, of course, they got to go back on the road. Their plane lands in Vegas at 1:30 a.m. Practice is canceled. And so, of course, it's like, they kind of looked fatigued. Okay, they looked like they were tired. They were fed up. They were over it. They was like, you know what? If we got to take a loss, I guess it'll be to Vegas. So in the first quarter, the New York Liberty actually ended the first quarter in front. Okay, they led by 4 points. They scored 24 points. The Vegas Aces scored 20 points. The second quarter comes around. The New York Liberty scored 19 points. The Las Vegas Aces scored 20. The third quarter comes around. New York Liberty scored 20 points. The Vegas Aces scored 21 points. And that fourth and final quarter is when the cookie crumbled. The New York Liberty was only able to put up 14 points. And the Aces put up 22 points. Smoked them down. Let's get in these individual player stat line statistics. Okay, starting with the New York Liberty. Jonquel Jones put up 11 points, had 5 assists, 7 rebounds. Leonie Fibich had 5 points, 3 assists, 4 rebounds. Emma Messiman, she was the leading scorer in tonight's game for the Aces and the Liberty. She put up 24 points, had 3 assists, 10 rebounds. Natasha Cloud had 6 points, 4 assists, 5 rebounds. Sabrina Ionescu had 18 points, 1 assist, 1 rebound. Kennedy Burke had 8 points, 1 assist, 1 rebound. Marina Johannes had 5 points, 1 assist, and 1 rebound. Now for the Las Vegas Aces, Alyssa Smith, she had 6 points, 0 assists, 6 rebounds. Jackie Young had 15 points, 4 assists, 7 rebounds. Okay, she finally got her footing together. Asia Wilson, okay, she had 17 points, 4 assists, 16 rebounds. Just the other day, she had a 30-20 game. She broke the WNBA record. She put up 30 points, had 20 rebounds. Never, ever before seen, okay? Dana Evans, a.k.a. Tasha St. Patrick, had 8 points, 0 assists, 0 rebounds. Chelsea Gray had 13 points, 5 assists, 1 rebound. Jewel Lloyd is getting better, okay? She's finally starting to get that confidence back up, okay? After all the drama she had up there in Seattle, okay, with the Seattle Storm. Okay, I talked about that earlier. Okay, they saying that Alicia Clark actually requested a trade away from the Seattle Storm due to bullying allegations, toxicity in the locker room, all that type of drama, allegedly coming mainly from Skylar Diggins, okay? So it's nice to see Jewel Lloyd finally finding her swagger back, becoming that gold mamba. Because again, in tonight's game, she put up 21 points, had 1 assist, 2 rebounds. Kirsten Bell, KB, she had 0 points, 1 assist, 4 rebounds. Aaliyah Nye, the rookie, she was getting on my nerves, but she did put up a 3. She had 3 points, 0 assists, 1 rebound. Kia Stokes, of course, had 0 points, 0 assists, and 2 rebounds. The Aces, hopefully, this will give them some fire, okay? They just defeated the number 2 powerfully ranked team in this current season of the WNBA, being the New York Liberty. Again, I don't want to, like, I'm happy for them, of course. Like, Las Vegas Aces, that's like my top 3 teams. Chicago, I like Chicago. First of all, Chicago is my number 1, okay, guys? Don't get this confused. I'm invested in Dallas because they still have Paige. Minnesota Lynx, again, I'm betting. I'm about to start putting some money out here, too, guys. It's time for me to start gambling. Because it's like I can just see the vision. Like, the future is so clear. Everything is saying to me that the Minnesota Lynx will be getting the title, the championship, okay, for this current 2025 WNBA championship season. Okay, I'll probably put up, let's start off low. Right, is that how it goes again? I'm not a gambler. When y'all be betting on teams and sports betting, if I put up $200, like in a pit of people, and the Minnesota Lynx win the championship, can I get like more than 1,000? You know what I'm saying? I see it as like an investment. I want more than what I put in. And let's say if I put up $200 that the Minnesota Lynx are going to win the championship, let's just say for whatever reason the Atlanta Dream win or some other team wins. So what happens to my money? I just lose that $200, right? And that's it. So if I bet low, I could possibly get a high return if the Minnesota Lynx win the championship. Y'all comment down below where y'all be sports betting. There's so many websites and stuff. It's time for me to start investing my coin in these, players and teams. Even teams and players that I don't really care for, okay? It's players in the New York Liberty. You better, Sabrina Ionescu, I'm gonna put a little bit of coin on it. I'll put $10 on her, okay? Just don't sell my parlay. That's what they call it, hitting parlays. It's time for me to get something in return, okay? When it comes to me being so invested in the WNBA, I'm about to start gambling. But again, of course, I'm happy for my Las Vegas Aces. They won in tonight's game. But again, I can't be too, I'm not going to say like too happy and joyful, but it's like, again, like the New York Liberty was working, up against the grain. They were going up against the grain. They were going up against the tidal waves, okay? The tide is high. Again, just last night, they beat the LA Sparks by 8 points. They had to travel on the road to Las Vegas, okay, to match up with the Aces. They plane landed at 1:30 in the morning. They was tired. Okay, they was tired. They were fatigued. And then they, of course, on top of that, being tired and having a game previously that last night before this game, last night before tonight's game, they missed the freaking practice. They were tired. They were that sleepy. So it's like, they had a lot of factors going up against them. But oh well. Oh well, too bad, so sad. The Las Vegas Aces won. Okay, the Aces is on top. Everybody needs to continue to humble the New York Liberty.